It's Monday, and I want to write a poem, the type to look back at the end of the week on the Sunday night with a cup of tea, like a paper you'd spent months on and couldn't be more proud of. It's Tuesday, and I want to write a poem, but when I set my pencil down on the lined sheets, nothing comes out. None of those achingly beautiful metaphors or an unintentional rhyme I could already hear snaps for, not even a single cry for help came gushing out of the lead. On Wednesday, anxiety knocks on my door for 2 hours. I stay put because Mom told me not to open the door to someone I didn't know. I never know how to handle unexpected company. Did you know a person is capable of self-imploding up to and including 16 times a day? Did you know I had to learn it the hard way? Anxiety asks me why me or my writing aren't perfect. Anxiety tells me I live in a fairy tale of thinking that I do. Anxiety tells me that this is the beginning of the end. I don't know what that means, but of course I believe it. I trip over your rocky thoughts, slip into a mess of opening doors when I shouldn't have. You learn the hard way, the I've got no tries, no lives left in this game way, that you can't just write your troubles away. It's Friday, and I want to write a poem because Thursday was the same, but more cold tea and even more crappy poetry. If you're waiting for an epiphany or the one that saves this damsel in distress, for me to confess my unconditional wish upon a star, I couldn't live without you spiel to my star-crossed everything lover, then you're in the wrong, happily forever after. Because in this fairy tale, time flies when you're slaying dragons and you still can't write a goddamn stanza. It's just another Sunday. I don't understand why I call myself a writer when the words that form don't make sense when I put my pen to paper. So now I forget if it's Monday or Tuesday. I don't know anymore. I just want to write a poem, but Shruti isn't answering the door, and I'm ringing the doorbell, and I'm becoming confused because I'm starting to yell and the lights aren't turning on like they used to. So now I'm kicking and screaming at the doorstep, and I want to come in. I'm not a big bad wolf. I'm not a stranger, I'm you, so let me in. My keys aren't turning, and I want to write a poem. Then a stranger steps in front of me and locks the door, hands me a set of keys. I profusely shake my head and tell her, I just want to write a poem. Did I do something wrong, or was it something I said? I wish the rumble from the door slamming would wake me from this coma, but maybe it's just another Sunday, and she just had too many dragons to slay. Just maybe the set of keys means to go away. You can't write a poem if you can't recognize yourself anyways. So say you want to write a poem again and learn how your feet go right, left, and not left, right. Say you want to write a poem again and get used to seeing empty mugs of half-drunken, tasteless tea and crumpled paper and my ears actually bleeding type of poetry. Say you want to write a poem again and don't stop your hands from learning soft from hard, warm from cold again. Feeling these new set of keys is the most foreign feeling of all. It's a type that says, I don't care what day, time, or how cold my tea is. I want to write a poem, but I don't want to go back to that home again. An open letter to the day that made me forget about everything else. I know you're here because when I wake up, I'm on the right side of the bed. I ask when you're going to leave, and you say that's the one thing I can't know. So in the meantime, I mistake you for a fever dream. With you, there are no sunsets after the sunrise. I remember it like it was yesterday, but only in slow motion. When I followed your eyes, you muffled my ears, and for the first time the world went quiet. I wondered if that is what love is supposed to feel like. Those days were swaying under the sun in slow motion. Water tasted like honey, so I bathed in it. The rain muffled our voices like snow, so I bathed in it too. Tomorrow or yesterday no longer exists because I couldn't see them. I don't know if they'll taste as sweet again. Is love supposed to feel like that? I've woken up on your side of the bed every day since then, and I remember everything. These days, even honey is bitter. Everyone sways around me, but in doubled speed, the sun sets and the rain pours and patters against the windows all night. Do you ever worry about your worries too? I worry that my worry about worrying that you left me for forever is true. Tell me, how many poems do I have to write to bring you back again? Tell me why you had to be 24 bite-sized hours and on a bottle of bite-sized pills. Instead, I forgot how to forget the worry after you left. So today, I walk faster than everyone else to find you again before it's too late. I don't know what I'm looking for. What was the color of your eyes? How did I forget what you looked like? Did you even tell me your name? I wonder if writing about love will bring you back, so here I am. Then again, I wonder if love is just my pseudonym for the sunrises that came with you these days. There is no love here. It's walk and talk, in and out of conversations on the cusps of eggshells, and I'm the one that cracks first. It's avoiding reflective surfaces in street windows and laptop screens and steel spoons when you spoon feed me of what tasted like honey. I wish you'd warn me that love, happiness, anything remotely good is bittersweet, but never at the same time. The bitter is the mess you left for me to clean up when the sun set. The bitter is still here after mugs of cold milk and a party with too many sprinkled cupcakes and too much red sangria. The bitter doesn't care about therapy or endorphins. It feeds off of flesh sitting in the sun for too long. Sometimes I believe this was a fever dream just so I can stop writing you letters. Put down the pen, fold cold laundry, scrub and scrub grease off of moldy pans, ignite a bonfire in the living room as if the sunrise had never left and now it never will. I finally see tomorrow, and I can see how I can make myself forget.